Colwyn and welcome to tonight's regional news. We start off in Trinidad and Tobago. Gunmen showed no regard for the cries of 4 children to spare their father's life when they came after 30-year-old Akil Sutherland on Tuesday evening. Sutherland, aka Daddy Reds, was gunned down near his home along Broome Street, La Puerta, Diego Martin. At the time, his 4 children aged 8, 6, 4, and 2 were at home. 3 men armed with firearms ran into Sutherland's yard and confronted him. Sutherland, seeing the gunmen, attempted to flee the scene and draw the gunmen away from his home and his children. However, as he tried to jump over a concrete wall, his clothing got stuck on a barbed wire, leaving him hanging helplessly. The assailants jumped at the opportunity and gunned him down within the view of the children. All the while, Sutherland's 4-year-old daughter was screaming for the gunmen to stop. A 28-year-old man of Guyanese roots who was shot on the street in Brooklyn refused to give cops any information about his killer as he laid dying in the hospital, authorities said on Wednesday. Arciana Gravesandi, a close friend of slain rapper Nipsey Hussle, was blasted in the left hip on Union Street and Sutter Avenue in Bronzeville about 6:20 p.m., Tuesday, cops said. The bullet apparently struck major artery. There have been no arrests. Gravesandi received a phone call Tuesday night to meet someone around the corner from his Brooklyn home, according to a cousin. Gravesandi and 2 of his friends walked down the block. 5 minutes later, shots rang. Gravesandi, who has a 4-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son, was a member of the G-Stone Crips gang and had 7 arrests on his record, a police source said. He was previously wounded during a 2012 shooting that left his friend boxer Trendon Franklin dead. Cops have not established a motive for Gravesandi killing. And I quote, "He was like the head of them, he controlled them here," the cousin said. She described Gravesandi as a good person who did good things for everyone in his community. And finally, we turn our attention to neighboring Brazil. Fires are still raving the Amazon rainforest in Brazil, the most intense blazes for almost a decade. Brazil has seen a record number of fires in 2019, Brazilian Space Agency data suggests. Plumes of smoke from the fires have spread across the Amazon region and beyond. According to the Copernicus Atmosphere Monitoring Service (CAMS), a part of the European Union's Earth Observation Program, the smoke has been traveling as far as the Atlantic coast. The fires have been releasing a large amount of carbon dioxide, the equivalent of megatons, so far this year, according to CAMS, the highest since 2010. They are also emanating carbon monoxide, a gas released when wood is burned and does not have much access to oxygen. According to environmentalists and researcher at Brazilian's National Institute for Space Research, one of the main reasons the Amazon has seen record fires this year is due to deforestation. INP researcher Alberto Setzer said 99% of the fires result from human actions, either on purpose or by accident. In a number of weather maps, areas above the Amazon appear to be experiencing rainfall. On Thursday, Brazil's President Jair Bolsonaro said his government lacks the resources to fight wildfires in the Amazon. He told reporters that Brazil was quote-unquote chaos and that his government could only send 40 men to fight the prolific fires. And that was it for our regional news this evening. Back to you, Colwyn.